Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. It seems like the president of the Russian Federation, Vladimir Putin, is going to travel to Turkey or Türkiye and visit his counterpart, Mr. Erdogan. Now, obviously, these guys in the West are apoplectic about it. They have heart attacks and minor strokes, but nevertheless, it seems like the Kremlin confirmed President Putin's visit to Turkey. So I think it's about inaugurating that pipeline between Russia, Turkey that would give resources to the European Union. So we'll find out. I think it's a gas pipe. Ukraińska Pravda. Thursday, June 15th, 2023. Kremlin confirms Putin's plan to visit Turkey. Russian President Vladimir Putin is planning a visit to Turkey at the invitation of Turkish leader Recep Tayyip Erdogan, but there are no specific dates yet. And I'm quoting, the Turkish president has confirmed his invitation to our president Putin to visit Turkey. There are plans, but no specific dates have been discussed yet. There have previously been media reports of possible visits to Turkey by the Russian president to attend the opening of the Akuyu nuclear power plant built by Rosatom in April, or for Erdogan's inauguration in June. That was one with a nuclear power plant, and it was the other one with a pipe, but they don't mention it here. The leaders of Russia and Turkey last met in person in July 2022 during a visit to Iran. It is well known that Ankara is trying to balance its good relations with both Moscow and Kiev in the context of the war. Ankara is fundamentally opposed to sanctions, but has stated that it will not allow sanctions to be circumvented in Turkey, and that the Russian military will not be able to use any supplied products for military purposes. Okay, and we have another article here that will tell us something that Erdogan should be concerned. This comes from the Telegraph and says the title, Putin's man in NATO is becoming dangerous. President Erdogan of Turkey, not Turkey, Turkey, can't be allowed to block Sweden from joining the North Atlantic Alliance. Can't be allowed. What are they going to do? Assassinate him? Here he is. So, this is the article. And this Mark, I don't know, orange or apple, he tells us, or whatever, peanut, he tells us that Erdogan can't be allowed. But if there's no understanding between Sweden and Turkey, which is a matter between the two countries, what's your problem, Almond? It's like I have a problem with the neighbor in the neighborhood, and it's between me and the neighbor. And someone comes and said, well, no, you can't be allowed to allow those guys to come into our community because you have a problem. You too have a problem. Well, I want that problem to be solved. Hey, Gigi, let's talk about it. I would like you to change this because that is this is that. Well, he said he doesn't want to. What am I supposed to do? Say, okay, why would I want to do that? He's not my friend. Why would I let him, according to the principles and policies of NATO, why should I let that guy come in? He's not my friend. I don't want to be allied with him. I am in the organization. I check mark all the little boxes. He didn't. So I'm your friend, actually. He's not, because I'm already in your organization. So what are you going to do? You're going to bypass me. That's what's going to happen. So in this case, obviously, this is how Erdogan is seen. If you don't do what the big master or these guys want them to do, you're going to be labeled, you're going to be the enemy. If tomorrow Erdogan says, yes, Sweden is in, Erdogan is going to be called one of the visionaries of Turkey, like Ataturk and all that. He's like Ataturk right now, which is Erdogan's idol, by the way, as far as I know. So nevertheless, if you do and if you suck it real good, they will let you go in. They will call you baby doll, lady of the night, princess of the dawn, and all that. No problem. This is how this club or this plantation is working. And they wonder why the rest of the world, which is about 150 other nations on this planet, don't want to deal with them. Look, this is Turkey. It's not the weasel country, like, I don't know, Romania or Bulgaria or something like that. It's Turkey. Why am I saying that? It's more important than Romania in many respects, okay? So economically, geographically, geostrategically, geopolitically, militarily, however you want to take it. So far, Turkey, I think, has nuclear weapons, American nuclear weapons on its territory. Romania doesn't. Just for a comparison, people say, what do you mean? Yes, that's exactly what I mean. It's more important than Romania or Bulgaria, which I don't know what's going on over there anyway. But just saying. So then you don't do what the boss wants. They're going to bypass you. They're going to call you all kind of names. Is that the guy you want to associate yourself with? You have an unsolved situation, issue with a neighbor. And someone comes and tells you, hey, you got to solve it, otherwise you're the bad dude. What? Why is he not the bad dude? I'm already with you in the organization. It's like you would have some issues with another country, and I would come and say, hey, you're the bad dude here. Why? Anyway, he's the enemy within Putin's man. Well, if someone tried to assassinate and topple his regime in 2016, and if the Russians, as some claim, helped Erdogan stay in power after some free country tried to topple him, according to some, then what is Erdogan supposed to do? I must align myself with the guy who wanted to take care of me. I'm going to go with the one that allegedly helped me to stay in power. Who do you think this guy's who would you pick? That's about a 2016 military coup that was organized in Istanbul, in Turkey. Remember? And then some said that supposedly with some Russian blah 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 Erdogan. I don't think so. I think that the military was with Erdogan more than was with the guys that finance it. And the guys who finance it are not the Russians. It's Zimbabwe from across Atlantic. According to some, I don't know if that's true. I'm just giving you what some people say. Now, who would you pick? The bad guy Putin, who didn't harm you, or you want the other guys who really want to harm you? Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.